the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studio.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on a Tuesday morning. Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel, communitysteelco.com, communitysteelco.com, building sheetings and components. I did find out some dates. Now he got...
So these are dates that Will Wade at North Carolina State, when he started...
This is last year.
Putting his team together, because there was a stretch.
Yeah.
They didn't have any players either.
So he got 2 from McNeese, like right off the bat.
Wow, that's a head start. That's a head start.
Right, so if you take those out, it was late, but it wasn't as late as May the 5th. So you get Trey Holloman from Michigan State on April the 13th. Terrence Archino from Houston on April 25th. Colt Langdon from Butler on April the 25th. You get a forward from Florida State, Jerry Dang, and that was on April the 26th. Now, a couple more players. You get Williams, a forward from Texas Tech, on May 22nd.
Okay.
Then you get a forward from North Carolina, Lubin, on June the 1st. So late April, 1 in May, 1 in June. And that's what the portal looked like last year at NC State.
Okay, but they started with 2.
From McNeese.
Yep, that's what we got now.
So it being May the 5th.
And 1.5.
It is a little bit later than outside of 2 players. I
Officially
believe they brought
1.
in, so 8 guys they brought in.
Okay. But we only
6
have 1
of them,
official, right, Taylor?
I would say 5 of them were pretty late. Late April, early May.
All right.
Or 1 even in June.
Okay. So there's time. But by the end of April, they had 5.
Yes.
Yeah, they could play. They didn't have to forfeit.
We're a week behind schedule.
I mean, are we? We're like
By that schedule.
by that schedule. We're a week and 4 players behind schedule. I don't know. Like I don't know the calendar well enough to know when to panic. Feels pretty panicky though. That's just me. Not
July.
knowing. Huh?
July. I would think so, yeah. I mean, your season starts
Well,
in
I'm premature
November.
then.
You get your team together by July. You got 3 months and some change to get everything rolling.
How long do players like stay available? Like without a place to go play basketball?
Until they're signed.
Yeah, but what are they doing? Like, I assume we're
hopefully
actively
staying in
recruiting
shape.
as well as other
that's
people.
what I'm looking at right now.
Are they just trying to drive the price up? They're like, nah, I'm holding out till
There's
July.
There's 3 guys right now in the top 50 that are not committed. You've got a power forward from Iowa State. You've got a small forward from Baylor, and then you have Alan Graves, who's from Ponchatoula, who's right now the 7th ranked player in the portal. Was at Santa Clara last year. His brother played for LSU, Marshall Graves.
I guess
I
I'm
remember him.
really just trying to understand, like, because I mean,
Well, the good news is We got hella coaches.
We do. How many?
76. I'm just kidding.
That's football.
For basketball, though, I think he has 4 assistants now.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm really just trying to understand the schedule because obviously when, like, for football, you have to be somewhere by a certain time or you start missing out on the team development portion side of things with spring training and off-season workouts. So, like, when does that start for basketball? Like, I would assume there's got to be pressure on some of these kids to, like, are they trying to get signed somewhere before summer school starts? Is that like I don't know. I'm just trying to understand what the goals are of these student athletes. They hold out to get more money?
So I'm looking at it right now. Like, there's going to be a lot of small school guys that are the guys that are still available right now. And, like, to your point, I don't know what the weight is for them.
Because you said 2 or 3 of the top 50 in the transfer portal are still unsigned?
3 of the top 50 that initial transfer portal, yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of the guys that are left, like, I said Iowa State and Baylor, obviously those are very good basketball programs. Santa Clara is a good one in the West Coast Conference, but everybody else is Weber State, Cal Poly, St. Bonaventure.
So if we added
San Francisco,
3 top 50 guys still available, we'd almost be able to play a game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We'd still have to forfeit, but we'd almost be there.
I mean, you were talking about these guys don't want to get behind, whether it's spring training or something like that. There's just no players on LSU's roster that are going to get ahead of you. So say it's like, oh, I'm going to lose my spot. Somebody else is going to pass me up. Who?
It's going to be a hell of a Cinderella story.
And there's still players that played for LSU last year that are not committed to, like Robert Miller. I don't know, maybe that's somebody. I don't know. Maybe it's somebody that you can get back into the fold.
Somebody is asking in the chat here, doesn't the portal close and can't sign anyone after a certain date?
So the portal closes if you can enter the portal. You can sign them.
Yeah, you can sign whenever.
I mean, guys, LSU signed a cornerback this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like there's
no,
not a date though. Like October 31st, like by Halloween, you got to.
I mean, you want a guy before
I guess when
the season
starts.
You're not signing a free agent in the middle of the
like
year.
to the point, no, there's not like if you had to be in the portal. So somebody that's not in the portal can't go in the portal now. That closed a long time ago. Mm-hmm. But if you entered the portal, you're still available.
We're all learning together. I had to learn that during football. I really, going into this football portal season, I was like, yeah, well, he better sign by next week. That wasn't true. You just have to enter.
Victorious Miller's back in the portal. He played Oklahoma State last year. He played at LSU. So
I don't think DJ Thomas is signed anywhere either.
So the portal is still open with players. But again, we're sitting here May the 5th.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what players are still available and why are they still available? Are they not getting recruited? Are they holding out because they want to get bigger contracts? And I know everything this day and age kind of goes back to money, just like everything in life. But, like, what's the point of kids still being in the portal? I would like my mindset would be I need to get to where I'm going.
ASAP. Yeah.
So I can have the best opportunity to have a great season.
Yeah.
And that's not going to happen if I hold out till July.
I mean, Jalen Reed, who transferred out, he didn't sign with Michigan until like last week. So I guess that makes me feel maybe a little bit better that even some of the players that are transferring out of LSU aren't signed anywhere or like barely signed last week. But yeah, I mean, I would love to get more than one person on this team.
Yeah, you don't want to return only the team.
No, for sure.
To your point about getting more money, though, like I could see that a little bit because you could say, hey, these teams are desperate.
Yeah.
They're going to sign me for a little bit more money. However, the group of teams looking at you is so much smaller because everybody else has already filled their roster.
Right.
So I think that's a little bit of a double-edged sword. Like that could help you. That could also come back to bite you in a big way. Because if a team that wanted to spend big, they're like, I'm not spending big for the 8th guy in my rotation,
Right.
which is who you'd be. So it's like the pool of schools is a lot smaller.
Oh, nice rhyme. Is there? You think there's any other universities programs in the Power Four that are in the same situation?
Yeah, there's probably a few.
Like with one?
There's probably a few with less than 5.
I mean, we do have also a couple of freshmen coming in.
Right.
Oh, there we go.
So Marcus Vaughns and Kevin Thomas. Also, I was wrong
we
about
got 3
DJ.
then.
I was wrong about DJ Thomas. He's at Houston.
I was just looking at, yeah.
I couldn't find that earlier. But so I guess we do have 3.
We got
people.
3. What's all
we
this
got
one
3.
in,
We need
one
2
in a million
more.
talk? Yeah, we got 3.
We need 2 more.
We need 2 more.
We got this.
We got this.
Let's get 2 of the 3 top 50 guys.
Yeah, and we
that are
got
left.
and
2
we got
is
the
less
tight
than
end.
4.
We got the tight end. He can fill in.
That's next year, Matt.
That's next year, yeah.
That's right.
That
It's
was
2 years.
that's why I made the joke.
Shoot.
It's gonna be okay.
But we can look ahead, though.
But they start a semester early these days for football.
It's true. You think he could skip a year and a half of high school?
Sneak him on the team.
Mm.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'm not finding anybody that has just one. So,
but we're not feeling great. No one's
We
feeling
have
great
3.
about the situation.
Yeah.
I think because we want just like we said before Will came, we want to be basketball fans.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you're not letting us.
Right.
And so we get excited. We got the hire that we wanted, comes in, and we care. We're trusting.
Yeah.
But then I guess if we don't have enough to play, then it's just like, I guess we'll just go back to doing the same thing, not really caring.
Yeah.
Yeah, and as somebody mentioned in the chat, I was trying to go back and see who said it. There might be more players available if they pass the 5-for-5 deal, like we get 5 years to play.
Oh, the
5 years.
the eligibility thing.
Yeah.
That. Oh,
So
okay.
it might open it back up for some people too.
That's true.
I'm not saying it's going to bring in a herd of people, but. And then if you're like, so I'm just taking Alan Graves because he has strong ties to LSU and Louisiana. Like if you are him and LSU is interested in you and you know they have one player with 2 high school guys coming in, then yeah, you do kind of, it's good business to strong arm them. I mean, if you like, that's just what it is. Like how bad do you want
Yeah. Here's my
this
price
power
tag.
forward from Ponchatoula?
Hey, look, just do what Alabama did. Didn't they bring in just like a semi-pro guy?
Maybe it's
It
pro.
wasn't no semi about
Bro.
it.
Pro.
He got drafted.
Yeah, just bring a professional basketball player in.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Who just got eliminated from the playoffs? We get Jaylen Brown from the Celtics. They're out.
Perfect.
Also,
Boom.
the refs are against him, so maybe
Obviously.
he'd want to come to the NCAA.
I know.
Right? Isn't he the one that went
Yep.
on Twitch?
Yeah, that was him. Guys, it was Twitch. Okay, come on.
That's what I said.
I don't know nothing about Twitch and what you're talking about.
I mean, it's
I
official
don't
if it's
know
on
anything about
Twitch.
Twitch
Yeah.
either.
I think if people
I hear
don't
people
stream
say it and I
video
act like I
games-
nod my head when
Yeah.
they say it, like I know what I'm talking about.
Right? Isn't it
I have
like
no
a
idea.
lot of
what
people like
Twitch is.
stream video games, like live streams.
Is that where
Yeah, but
people
I
just film their
don't get,
life?
Right. I don't get the streaming
They-
culture.
they
in
never
general.
turn the camera off?
ever. They just live their life streaming the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's his name is. The dude that was here at LSU with Kevin Gates. He's literally so famous. Why can't I think of his name?
Who's Kevin Gates?
Rapper.
What?
Kevin Gates is the rapper. I got two. Who am I thinking of? What's his
You know
name?
Kevin.
I don't know his name.
No idea.
Yeah,
Kevin
you
Gates.
know Kevin Gates.
The streamer. Somebody help me here.
I am Speed.
Yes, I show speed.
I show speed. I am speed. I don't know.
It's something like that.
Something
yeah,
like that?
I show speed.
Okay,
That's
some
what-
speed.
I was thinking about him. He's
So
a
he
s-
films his life?
Yeah, basically.
pretty
He
much.
was on LSU's campus and they were filming him the whole time. He was streaming live.
That sounds awful.
I know.
It sounds terrible. People don't watch it either. Just making them do it more.
People do watch it.
I know. I get it. I'm just saying. I'm telling people.
Yeah.
Oh, Stephen A. Shared the sentiment on this show yesterday.
What?
That Jaylen Brown made that up. Like, no ref told him that. That didn't happen.
It is I show speed. I am speed is from Cars. Lightning McQueen.
Oh, yeah.
I show speed.
I am speed. Ka-chow.
Yeah.
So when he made his
but he
handle,
is like stupid fast.
I am speed was not available. When
Yeah,
he made
no,
his
I mean
handle,
he's
so
raced what? He's raced a couple like
Yeah, he's like actually super athletic.
professional track runners,
Yeah.
and he's held his
Beat
own.
them.
All right,
Anyway,
tight. You should better be fast.
It's true.
If your name is
I show speed. And I mean, he's showing us speed.
all right. You know Kevin Gates, though.
Yeah, you do. I'll play a song in the break.
You're right, guys. My bad. Silly me.
Do you not remember the Mardi Gras video where the guy looks like Chris Doring?
Oh
Just
my
like
God, he
him.
looks like
and
Chris
he's
Doring.
singing this.
Oh yeah, yes.
Oh
I
my
know
God,
exactly.
he looks like
I
Chris
never
Doring.
thought that he looked like Chris until you
Oh,
just
that's
said
Doring.
that.
Doring,
is
they had
CD.
Doring and PB had him on because he looked so much like Chris. So I'll show you the video during the break. Can't really do it here on air.
No.
But more of this when we come back on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, gcopnet.com. Gulf Coast Office Products, your absolute leader in copier and printer solution sources, IT management, all of it. They are official partners with the Pelicans, the Saints, LSU, the Raging Cajuns, and those teams know that they are the best. Now, you don't have to be a sports team, law firm, engineering firm, hospital, university, so many different things, right, where documents are your lifeline, and you have to have them when you need them. And so if something did go wrong, the good thing about GCOP, when you call, the person that answers is the person that helps you. They don't transfer you. That person gets it done. 4 locations in Louisiana, gcopnet.com.
Right, Gold Coast Office Product. It's called an award-winning service team because you know when the technology in your office goes down and that paper trail stops, well, you know business stops running efficiently. So you don't want to call an 800 number and talk to an operator. Nope, you want to call someone local that's going to help you out that day and help you fast. Gulf Coast Office Products, gcopnet.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in. OTB, every Tuesday show brought to you by Community Steel, communitysteelco.com. Let's see. Since y'all brought up speed, whatever happened to Xavier Carter? Figured he would be an Olympic champion by now. I don't know what happened to Xavier Carter.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
He left sophomore year, right, to
Yeah.
go pro in track, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure where his path led him. Besides in a circle. Track.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got it, bud.
Got it.
We got it.
More of an oval, I guess.
It's a great joke, Matt.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of liked it. I still like it, even after I said it.
Yeah, I'm
he
not
was,
seeing
He was
anything.
from Florida?
Yeah. He was from Palm Bay.
Okay. What part of Florida is that?
The Bay.
It's like the middle, but on the East Coast.
Yeah, the northern, southern part?
No, it's like in the middle of Florida and then on the coast, the East Coast.
East Coast, okay.
Yeah. The Atlantic.
Eastern, western part.
No, just in the middle and on the East Coast.
Is it by Daytona?
I don't know.
Pretty sure that's in the Central and on the East Coast, right?
Okay, then yeah, sure, it is. Guy goes to one NASCAR event.
It's not a big deal. Not a big deal.
It's a good question.
Wait, is it Palm Bay or Palm Coast? Oh, there's Palm Bay.
He's
Okay,
from
yeah.
Palm Bay.
So it is
I
kind of near
remember that.
Daytona. Well, because there's a Palm Coast on the other side of Daytona, but Palm Bay is by Daytona.
So I nailed that.
Sure.
I mean, it's down 95, but yeah, it is.
That can be a part of our, when we call old teammates, cold call them, just go through our recruiting class, you know, and just go down the whole page.
Palm Coast.
Because he was my signing class.
I'll be darned. State of Florida's wild, man.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. You just drive, and then all of a sudden, you're in the Everglades. Pythons everywhere.
I feel like that's true for most places where like you're just driving and then you're in wilderness.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like in the Everglades, people are okay with just like 20-foot pythons just running around.
I mean, we chill with like alligators just.
That's true, but oof. Anyway.
Oh man, I'm looking at our signing class and seeing names that I have not seen in a long time.
Carter was in your class?
Yeah, he was in my. It was like kind of the biggest signees that class were early Doucette, Xavier, Big Fave, Putt, Glenn Dorsey.
I want to say maybe
Ryan Miller was a big one. Lavelle Hawkins.
Hey, it's Lavelle.
It is too hot here, fam. I'm going home.
he
did.
He left because it was so hot. He went back to Cal. He had a pretty good career. Got drafted by the Titans, I believe.
Oh, he had like a 7-year career.
Went to Cal.
Yeah, I played at Cal.
Oh, yeah, that weather
He
over there is way
literally,
better.
like, so Jimbo brought him in like November, I think, for his like official, and so it was like cool weather, whatever. We used to run our 110s in the stadium, so it was like the hottest possible place. Like the heat would just stay there, the humidity wouldn't escape, and we got done, and it was like one of those days where we were messing up, and so we had like 32 110s. He comes back and he was real soft spoken, kind of talk like this, and he comes back in the locker room and swear to God, he's like, "Fam, it's too hot here. I'm going back to Cali." And literally that night, got on a plane, didn't talk to anybody, and went back to Cali.
That's
then
iconic, honestly.
And then we never saw him. Well, I saw him in the NFL.
Yeah.
The next time that I saw him.
Every time I saw him,
Yeah.
we would talk.
Yeah.
I appreciate the honesty there. Like, guys, I'm leaving. Yeah,
No,
I'm
that's
out.
so iconic.
Literally.
I'm out.
Like for real though.
That
I'm
was
out.
20-something, over 20 years ago, and I still remember like his face, seeing him say it, and be like,
I respect that
It's too hot
so
here.
hard.
I'm pretty sure when you act like his voice, you just did Leon Phelps.
it's kind of like it has
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, you did.
He has a,
but it's
he
not a
has
lisp. Didn't have the lisp. Just
ladies'
high
man.
pitch.
A little, he had a little bit.
It was definitely high
This
pitch.
Leon Phelps, the latest man.
Lady man, can I get a fifth thing?
Shout out Leon Phelps.
That did
Got
sound
drafted
like
in the
Leon
4th round by the Titans.
He's a good player. He played like 7 years. He was a really good player. It was just too hot here for him.
I mean,
Jimbo got
in fairness,
Jimbo got him here in November.
in fairness, it's hot for most people. He just had the balls to get on the plane.
He was from Stockton, California. It was like,
The rest of us are like, oh man, I don't know.
I wish I
Seems
could
like
do that.
Seems like a lot of work.
Well, I mean, like the rest of our recruiting class was Louisiana, Mississippi. Helms was from Arkansas. Chevis was from Mobile. So like, we were forged in the fire. Like we knew what to expect here.
Literally.
We're like, yeah, no, this is what it is. It's kind of. He was the only player in the whole signing class that wasn't from the South.
I mean, for that period of time, that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, everybody was
recruiting
Louisiana, Mississippi, or Arkansas outside of Xavier Carter and Lavelle. I'm pretty sure.
But I mean, before social media, that was pretty normal. Everything's pretty geographically contained.
Yeah.
I guess for the most part, you had your outliers. I'm pretty sure that I threw my first career touchdown pass to Xavier Carter. I think against North Texas on a post route.
Dude, you used to always play against North Texas.
Dominant. They didn't want to see me coming.
The Mean Green did not want to see you coming. I swear, most of my memories of you early are from North Texas games.
First of all, they didn't want to see me coming because that means they were getting blown out.
It's true.
Second,
It's true.
Probably didn't have an incompletion against them.
Here is the order of
They
the
weren't that
recruits
mean.
before we get off this because I don't know how we found ourselves here. Early Doucette was the top ranked. Xavier Carter, which the question started this conversation now that I remember, he was second. Glenn Dorsey was third. Herman Johnson was fourth. Marlon Favright was fifth. Hello. Ryan Miller was sixth. Luke Sanders was seven. And then he goes Craig Steltz, Matt Steltz, Charles Alexander. Not that Charles
Where were you?
Alexander. I was at the very bottom. Actually,
Okay, Kinkles.
yeah, I was at the very bottom. You know who the first one to start a game out of that recruiting class was?
Oh, boy. Here we go.
Was it you?
This guy.
Nailed it.
But yeah,
Speaking of Fave and Steltz,
there was
I
like a
saw
space, and then it was me. Hey, were you the 648th ranked player in the nation, buddy?
Yep, sure.
I was the 81st. Hopefully that's running back and not fullback.
81st
Bruh.
fullback.
Brutal.
You sucked.
I saw a picture Big Fave posted the other day with Craig Steltz, and he was like doing his show with him. Maybe
Oh,
it was an
nice.
old picture,
Nice.
but like I saw it and I was like, we need to get Steltz on.
What's up, Stilts? What up, boy?
Hey, brother.
What up, brother?
We gotta get him on.
Come on, Craig. Take the marbles out of your mouth, dude.
I know that out of that list of people that you just read out, Big Fave's picking up on the first ring. If I were to call Big Fave right now,
no
doubt.
he's answering.
I go
Hello.
half
Hello.
ranked.
The thing is, though,
I mean, I'm gonna take it inside the trenches.
in every signing class, there's always like a highly rated guy that like didn't quite pan out. That class, top to bottom, I mean, everybody contributed.
Yeah.
I mean, you just listed the first 12 guys. I'm like, I know all those guys.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they all contributed.
We only had, and I'm not gonna put them on blast. We only had two guys that didn't play out of that whole class. Two.
Yeah, I mean, because when you were running down the list, I'm like, these
Yeah.
were big time players.
Yeah.
Were y'all the number one class?
Two.
Or two? So we were one my year, but we had more people that no one's probably ever remembers or
Yeah.
heard of.
I mean,
Probably at least a handful of them.
like here's the bottom bottom four rated in this class: Chevis, Quinn, Johnson, Curtis Taylor, and me.
Pretty good. I think y'all did I.
Maybe all played. Shout out. Curtis was 482 in the nation. I said I was at the very bottom.
Yeah.
I was at the very bottom by 160 players.
Oof.
Oh, and Curtis was next.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Curtis is the man.
Guess that
We
guy
tried-
in his mom's basement got it wrong.
Remember we tried to move.
That's who it was back in the day. It wasn't like it is
I mean-
now, where like these people are actually at practice and stuff.
They tried to move Curtis to receiver one year.
Did they?
Remember that?
No.
Because he had the longest arms.
Literally.
He's tall and could jump high. Like he just couldn't get his ball skills like to where they needed to be to play receiver at that level. But
Yeah.
like I remember throwing with him in the summer, like Chevis, or Curtis. If you like could
Yeah.
just get a little bit better with the ball skills, you would dominate.
Yeah, because he wasn't built like Brandon. Like Brandon Taylor was like safety, kind of rocked up, like short.
Yeah.
Like Curtis was long.
His wingspan had to have been 8 feet.
He could have been a good receiver.
Yeah, for real.
Well, because like
And he had good ball skills. I'm just saying he couldn't
Yeah.
he
he
couldn't
played
get to
a lot,
that level.
but like starter, quote unquote, wasn't really till y'all's 07 season.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of had to wait his turn a little bit, but he was great for 2 years.
What year is Harry Coleman?
My year.
How's he?
So Harry was,
That was a stacked class.
yeah, that was another guy. Harry Coleman, Mick Cole, Tremaine Johnson, Tyson Jackson, Brett Helms.
Fun fact: Harry Coleman, elite level slow pitch softball player.
Yes. He's a head coach now.
That's right.
Yeah.
All good people too.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's why you win championship.
Because you're a good person.
And you're good at slow pitch softball.
And you're good at slow pitch softball.
All right. Wow. Xavier Carter really started a conversation there. I don't know what he's doing now, though. Mm-hmm. Didn't even answer the question.
Gulf South in the chat says, Flynn goes to one NASCAR race and starts making circle jokes. I sure did, buddy.
Yeah, so is that close to Daytona?
Big deal.
Went to Talladega.
Yeah, I did.
All right, we'll do OTB Mailbag, which is definitely not the same as the bench when we come back, so go ahead. OTB Mailbag can be dropped in our YouTube chat, also on the text line, which is 225-499-1045.
Nice. You did it.
It's not that big of a deal. We'll get to as many as we can when we jump back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com, trashrangers.com, residential commercial trash pickup. They've got roll-off dumpsters, 3 different sizes to choose from. And you give them a call, and you let them know what you've got going on at your project, right, what you're throwing away. They're going to make sure you have the right size dumpster on that project. Also, Matt's going to tell you about the sanitation department, which is new over there at Trash Rangers. So go find all the information at trashrangers.com.
Right, trashrangers.com. Trash Rangers Sanitation. We're talking about portable toilets, y'all. Got a construction company. If you have a project happening around and you want the best portable toilets, the best customer service, really, it's Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com. And not only the sanitation department, but they are just the most reliable trash pickup, trash removal service in Louisiana when it comes to commercial dumpsters, when it comes to that residential trash pickup, and maybe a text reminder the night before you trash. Don't get put in the doghouse. But my favorite is the roll-off dumpsters, 3 sizes to choose from, flat rate pricing right there, trashrangers.com.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn. Presented by Community Steel.
So let's sink another drink, 'cause it'll give me time to think. If I had a chance, I'd ask a woman to dance, and I'll be dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. Dancing with myself. When there's nothing to lose and there's nothing to prove, and I'm dancing with myself.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here live from the Raising Cane studio. Again, our Tuesday show is brought to you by Community Steel. CommunitySteelCo.com is the website, CommunitySteelCo.com. All right, let's get to a little OTB mailbag.
Special delivery! I have this special delivery for off the bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet.
What the is the internet?
I have a couple good text ones if y'all want to.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Let's hear them.
So I got a good one from Jared Wrinkles. Shout out Jared Wrinkles. That's a great name. I actually think this is a pretty good question that we could ponder on. If LSU baseball makes the postseason, is this Jay's best coaching moment of his career to be able to turn the season around, hypothetically speaking? I think you can make a really good argument for that. I think winning 2 national championships in the span that he did it is
I would say that's better.
pretty, yeah.
I would say that's definitely better.
But I get what he's asking, and I get the sentiment of it, and I don't think that it's like a bad conversation to have.
I think, and this is a credit to Jay, because he's done so many things. Like, winning national championships is incredibly difficult. Like in 24, when they were 3-12 and found a way and were like a pitch away from hosting a super regional, that's very impressive. And if they find a way this year, that's very impressive. So there's a couple of different ones that you could kind of point to.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like to be like, oh, the 23 team, man, Paul Skeens and Dylan Cruz. Like, you still had to go win it. You still had to coach. You still had to push the right buttons and make the right moves. And then last year, like that team was just on a mission, man. And they had two guys that were mowing everybody down and push the right buttons in that one as well. But yeah, I mean, 24 being 3-12 and finding a way, and then if they find a way this year, there's gonna be multiple candidates for sure.
As far as mid-season coaching adjustments, yes. Season as a whole, I mean,
I don't know. They were
no,
like I said, they were
but-
3-12
Yeah.
before, and won it.
I mean, I personally think winning 2 natties.
That's gonna trump everything,
Right.
And
But I don't hate the question.
no, that's a good question.
Yeah.
But Jay has admitted mistakes on them by the coach, by him and his staff, and the recruitment and the
You've
building
missed on all
of
the transfers.
So if you make something happen with a team where you feel like you built it incorrectly,
Yes.
I think that's pretty good. But the natties are going to trump that for me. I think winning 2 national championships as fast as you did it is unreal.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like you did one in the second year that you were here.
Yeah. And honestly,
And your down year, you went to a regional.
it's not his fault
Yeah.
that we brought in Lane and it put a hex.
Right.
On the
That's
team.
not his fault.
That's
That
not
is
Jay's
whoever tweeted that's fault.
So
It was the
if
voodoo doll
no
fault.
Lane, he hits on the transfers.
With no Lane, we're sitting at undefeated.
Zach York has
probably.
30 homers.
Yes.
Zach
I mean-
York. So Zach's
Well,
the one that really
Cooper
got
Moore's
thrown under the
still
bus
pitching.
by Lane.
Taylor might be onto something here. They call Jay the Portal King in baseball, right?
Yeah.
They call Lane the Portal King for football.
Can't
The
have two.
transfer powers had to go somewhere.
Yeah, you can't have two. Can't have two kings.
So I
can't
think
have two kings.
that Lane might hit on all his transfers this season if we're going off of that. Every single one of them. Sam Levitt is about to win the Heisman Trophy.
We just need a way to be a portal something. Doesn't have to be king.
Portal Prince?
We'll take anything.
Portal
I like a
Duke.
literal. Yeah.
We'll
Portal
take
Baron.
Jester.
No, I don't want Jester. That
Maybe a
means he's
Portal
a joke.
Baron. Duke.
People like to laugh though.
Yeah, but not with
You don't
like
wanna laugh
at your
recruiting.
expense,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, yeah.
With you, not at you.
I have another good text one. OTB Mailbag. On the way to get a physical right now. When's the last time any of y'all got a physical? I got.
Senior year of high school.
So-
I mean,
That's one of those adulting things that
I don't get them ever. Like, I guess high school might have been the last time I got one. But last summer, for some reason, like I was shedding a lot of hair. And that freaked me out. So I went and I got like a full panel. And I got like a physical and everything because I was like, my hair is falling out. I don't know what it was. My hair's normal now, but
just age.
you beat it.
I beat it.
It's good. Sometimes you just gotta
It's
beat
not
it.
age
Mentally beat it.
because it's not shedding anymore. So I think it was just like, I don't know, something. But yeah, I mentally beat it. I was like, hey, stop.
Yeah.
And my hair stopped.
100%.
Yeah.
I ain't got time for this.
I don't.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag, Outback or Texas Roadhouse?
Texas
Outback.
Roadhouse.
Outback.
I'll back 1,000%.
Outback.
1,000 times out of 1,000.
Yeah.
I just go to. I mean, we got a
love
Roadhouse pretty
Outback.
close to this. I just go to it more.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag, UCF's new transfer quarterback. I'm assuming it's Alonzo Barnett. Didn't take any spring reps, and his coach said it was because they were protecting their investment from potential injury.
Oh, wow.
I love it.
Thoughts?
Love it.
I'm gonna say
Hell yeah,
no to
college
that.
football.
Hell yeah.
You don't do anything during the spring. Sam Levitt was able to participate in 80% of the stuff we did.
And he just got a plate taken out his
Yeah, like you
foot.
can't do anything.
Or a screw or whatever.
I'm not buying that.
All right.
I mean, Trinidad Chambliss didn't even show up to campus till after
No,
spring
he was a
last year.
fall enrollee.
Yeah.
Yeah, so honestly, who cares about spring?
You hate spring so
It's
much.
dumb. It's so dumb.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag for Cinco de Mayo, margaritas or cold Mexican lager? Cold Mexican lager.
Why choose?
So
Yeah, give me both.
All right, it's called
give me
it's
one
called
marg.
an iceberg.
Yeah.
They do the margarita, and they put the Dos Equis
Oh, yeah.
upside down in the glass.
Those two.
I love the thought of Cinco de Mayo. I never actually go to Mexican restaurants on that
Well,
day.
it's a
I'm like,
train
I'm not
wreck.
waiting 2
Yeah.
hours. Me and Victoria normally do it like the day
Yeah.
before, day
We'll-
after.
We'll hit the 6th.
Right. Correct.
Smart.
We're going to Superior for Cinco de Marlar, so.
All right, that's the last time we're going to say
Yeah,
that.
let's.
Hashtag OTB Mailbag.
I can say whatever I want.
It's a free
but
country.
Do you want to, though?
I don't, but
This
that's
is
what
America.
we're calling it.
No, don't give yourself over to it. Don't do it.
A lot of
He just sent us a picture. Look at y'all's phone. He just sent us a picture of him wearing socks. And he said, "This is 40."
this is 40.
Congrats, Chris. You're an adult now.
Wow.
Anyway.
Anywho,
It's better.
Cinco
it's
de Marlar.
hashtag OTB Mailbag. IHOP or Denny's Waffle House.
Waffle House.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't-
Waffle House over both.
I don't really want to choose.
Think I've ever been to a Denny's.
Denny's is great.
I've
We
been
had
to
a bunch in
Denny's.
California.
Yeah, I was like, we just don't have any around here.
The
I
Grand
don't-
Slam or something.
You know who else has been at Denny's?
Who?
Tiger Woods.
Yeah, yes.
If you know, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I want to know.
Yeah, he used to be like, married to a supermodel.
Uh-huh.
He wasn't after he went to Denny's.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, one more, then we'll take a break. Hashtag OTB Mailbag. What's your deepest, darkest secret?
Great question.
That is a good question.
I really hate Burmese pythons.
I don't know. I mean,
That's my current one.
I don't know if I have a secret out there that like nobody knows about.
Yeah, me neither.
I mean,
Y'all know that hit and run that happened? I'm just kidding.
I really like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I really like
yeah, I mean, I don't.
Star Wars
I'm an
cards.
open book.
Yeah, I guess I don't really have one
Really
that like
Star
nobody
Wars
would know.
Cards.
Yeah, I do.
We talked about that on there though. So
They're fun.
I think
Hey, somebody
really
asked
like
my
when
secret.
you're on air like this, like it's eventually like everything that is
Yeah.
out there is going to be out there.
Right.
It's a vulnerable spot.
Yeah.
You got to be okay with
I mean, I
that.
feel like I used to have to like hide my political
Yep.
thoughts, but now I don't care.
Just don't.
I am who I
I mean,
am.
you had a nickname on this show.
I know.
Alondra's proud liberal.
Maha. Stay healthy.
Yeah.
Stay healthy, my friends.
Stay healthy, my friends. We had to explain to people in Starkville why I was being called Mag Alondra whenever.
You had to explain that to people?
Yes, because something happened.
That seems
Well,
a little
Yeah, like-
because
Hmm.
something happened. Well, remember Trump? They tried to assassinate him again. That happened while we were in Starkville, and then they started playing "God Bless America" in the middle of the game.
Okay.
So then Mag Alondra jokes were getting.
yes.
I got you.
Got it.
Last one I lied. Daniel said, my deepest, darkest secret is my name is actually Jody.
Wow.
Nice.
Dang, Daniel.
Baller.
Yeah. All right. Maybe we'll get to some more of these when we come back. I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
I
It's
have
Tuesday.
one.
Oh, you want to save it for when we
Yeah.
come back?
That's
All
smart.
right. We'll do that. More OTB when we come back here live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right. As we get closer to Memorial Day, I want you to take a second and think about what that day really means, obviously. It's a great way to honor the men and women who gave everything for our country. And First American Bank and Trust is hosting their Let Freedom Fly American Flag giveaway. And it's all about showing pride, respect, and gratitude. They are giving away 500 American flags completely free. These are full-size 3x5 foot flags. It's happening Wednesday, May the 20th, starting at 7 a.m. at their Dutchtown branch. This is a great chance to put up a flag at your home or business ahead of Memorial Day to honor those who served and those who made the ultimate sacrifice. There's something powerful about seeing those flags flying across our community. It's a reminder of who we are and the freedoms that we enjoy every single day. Just make sure you get there early because once those 500 flags are gone, they are gone. That is, the Let Freedom Fly American Flag giveaway, May the 20th at 7 a.m. in Dutchtown at First American Bank and Trust.
Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn, presented by Community Steel.
All right, welcome back in OTB. Before Alondra gets to her last question here with Mailbag, I want to remind you about Bayou Automotive, BayouAutomotive.com in LaPlace, Louisiana. But if you go to BayouAutomotive.com, you don't have to drive to LaPlace, Louisiana. You can buy your vehicle over the internet. They'll drive your vehicle to you. And the good thing is, once you buy a vehicle from Bayou, any maintenance that you need, right? They'll come pick your vehicle up, give you a loaner, bring your vehicle back. That is a convenience that you're not going to find anywhere else. Bayou Automotive. Check out the Black Widow package as well. Jeep, Ram, F-150. They've got a Raptor version. They've got so many different versions of the Black Widow. Nobody does Black Widow better than Bayou Automotive. BayouAutomotive.com.
You buy a car right over the internet?
Sure can, Bo. And bring that
on the wwws?
Yes, sir. .com.
My God.
All right, Alondra, last OTB mailbag.
OTB mailbag. So, there's that trend going around where people talk about who their hear me out is. Like somebody that you're like, I find them really attractive.
I don't.
Okay, so like your hear me out is like mine. Y'all know mine's Willem Dafoe. Like not everybody's Willem Dafoe, but like
William Dafoe.
I think Willem Dafoe is really like him as the Green Goblin. Come on.
Okay.
So I'm just curious, like who y'all's hear me out. Somebody who's like not conventionally, like most people wouldn't be like, oh yeah, I agree, they're hot, but you're like, hear me out. I have a new one.
Okay.
O's the Mentalist. You know, the guy that does those like the magic tricks and like reads your mind. So hot.
Okay.
Like he's like talking to you all fast and then he literally reads your mind.
Could blow your mind.
Literally.
He knows that
he
about
knows
you, by
that
the
I
way.
think he's hot.
He already knew that.
He knows.
I'd have to have some time to
That's
think
what I'm
about
saying.
that.
I'd have to think about this. I don't
Well,
I can't
think
really
about
of
it
off the top
because
of my
we're about
head.
to go to break. So you got the whole break to think about it.
All right.
He's
We've got Nick. What?
No.
Well,
You're about to say,
wait, who? You were about to
You're about to say somebody.
He's not. I think he's a handsome man.
Who? O's?
Yeah, the Mentalist.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about Willem. Like, yeah, Willem.
Hey,
Boondock Saints
he's
was
probably
great.
got a nice pocketbook now.
Probably so.
Nick Underhill, when we come back.
Off the bench.
That's a great question, though. I hadn't seen that trend. I'm going to have to think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to think about going to Rouse's, though.
Oh,
you
no.
Just do it.
Just set the cruise control.
Do it.
It'll drive straight there.
Rouses.com is the website. Find the location that is nearest you. Once you find that location, you're going to see the weekly specials they have available at your local Rouses. But no matter which Rouses you go to, one thing is going to be pretty clear once you walk in. It's convenient for you. If you walk in during lunchtime, they've got the lunch bar, sushi bar, they've got the rotisserie chicken to salad bar, all right there. They have pre-made meals, so you grab them, you go, you're back at work or whatever the situation might be. So very convenient for you. Also, they always have local. So buy local, buy My High at Rouse's as well. Go to Rouses.com.
Yeah, all in the month of May, too. You can get My High for 20% off there at all Rouse's locations. So go check it out. Get your groceries there at a local store all through the Gulf Coast right there. Louisiana born, Louisiana bred right there. Rouses, Marcus, Rouses.com.